Trump is hella smart. And whoever is working with him is obviously very, very smart. There is something within, or something to be said or examined within this title. Protecting the meaning and the value of American citizenship. If you consider that what he's about to go into in this executive order is literally talking about a law that is specifically a tangible for foundational Black Americans. It's almost a dog whistle for Black folks. I'm sure there's a lot of brain dead 92%ers. They'll look at this and like, protecting the meaning and the value of American citizenship, which only concerns you. There's this, the people that you wanted to be voted in, they would refuse to do anything like this. Kamala Harris would be like, oh, no. We don't want to protect any of the meaning or the value, because then that would mean looking to put tangibles in front of foundational Black Americans and getting back to the point of this tangible that everyone else has been able to eat off of. See, this is one of those things that where people say, well, we want tangibles, or well, he ain't gonna give y'all nothing. He doesn't have to, because there's already certain things on the books. All he needs to do is delineate these laws back to their original intent. Now look who's wait a minute. And y'all ain't even mentioning Black folk. That's what's disgusting about this entire process. Y'all gonna get in front of Black folks and act like we should be championing something that's actually an insult. So again, that's why we should be protecting the meaning and the value of American citizenship, because it's literally only deals with Black folk. By the authority vested in me as president, by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, it is hereby ordered. Section 1, purpose. The privilege of the United States citizenship is a priceless and profound gift. The 14th Amendment states, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and the states wherein they reside. That provision rightly repudiated the Supreme Court of the United States shameful decision in Dred Scott versus Sanford, which misinterpreted the Constitution as permanently excluding people of African descent from eligibility for United States citizenship solely based on their race. But the 14th Amendment has never been interpreted to extend citizenship universally to everyone born within the United States. And that is absolutely a fact. Now, people will come in and say, well, this thing has been modified year in and year out after this, but that's the exploitation of it. It has nothing to start extending it to other groups. It completely goes away from its original intent, because none of these other groups were slaves in this country. Why should they be entitled to the same rights as a citizen as myself, as our ancestors? Why? That doesn't seem right, fair, or lawful. Let me see. let's see. The 14th Amendment has always excluded from birthright citizenship persons who were born in the United States but not subject to the jurisdiction thereof. Consistent with this understanding, the Congress has further specified through legislation that a person born in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof is a national and citizen of the United States at birth, generally mirroring the 14th Amendment text. Among the categories of individuals born in the United States and not subject to the jurisdiction thereof, the privilege of the United States citizenship does not automatically extend to the person born in the United States. That right there tells you in your dreamers, absolutely not, because they don't even, and so, okay, so to put the dreamer in context now, that means that you are extended something you never should have been. And that's why they deemed it unconstitutional. You see? So Camila Cabello, wherever the hell you are today, we ain't forgot you with your disrespectful self. And here's the evidence of your lie. This country was built by dreamers. No, this country was built by the people that actually afford this. This is the 14th Amendment. Why your dreamer self got yourself to America. This is black people. You need to step up. Do you see this? Don't talk. We don't owe you nothing. You owe us everything. You can go. This ain't about you. And that's why I'm saying exploitation of this law, of this 14th Amendment. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else at all. This is all about making us, and see, this is when tethers start coming over here. You guys always talking about reparations and all of this. You need to just pull yourself up by your bootstraps and work. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. You go back to Mozambique and you go work. You take your ass back over to Ghana and you go work. Take your ass back to Cameroon, go work. Senegals are calling. The Congo's looking for you. Come home. And bring some American money with you. Ain't that what they tell us? You bring your American money. Let me see what the family's saying over here. Bring them American ducats on over here. RBJ from South Carolina. What's going on, my brother? Black First. Yeah. Like locusts. You already know. Simply Sandra in the building. Yes, indeed. Salute to you, my good sister. Appreciate it. Peace, brother and chat fam. So happy the deportations are taking place. Getting these people out of here. Yay. I know that's right. Salute to you, my good sister. Thank you for being here and being a member. And yes, and we are undeportable. Rock Bush says, and no other group were emancipated in America. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you start getting into this 14th Amendment conversation, quite frankly, black folks should be getting pissed off at what the way they're addressing it. I'm just saying. Thank you for being here, Rock Bush. I appreciate it. And Night Rider said, you're absolutely right, bro. Beats is definitely been exploited. It only pertains to black people. Simple. Troy Lee in the building. Black First. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a member. Appreciate it. Keep pressing. Adios, amigos. Oh man, Moonrise in the house. Black First from KC, Missouri. Yes, indeed. Thank you for being here. Moonrise was a member for a hot second. Thank you for being here. Thank you for have been a member. If you weren't here before to catch that, so appreciate you. Night Rider said, all these other groups have been riding the coattails of black people, but the free ride is over. In words of Debo, it's time for these illegal to take their ass home. I know that's right. David Boyd in the building. What's going on, my good brother from the Bronx, New York in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Thank you for being here. All right, so let's get back to this. Let's see. Did I get down there? Okay, among the categories of individuals born in the United States and not subject. Yeah, we did do that. Okay, so I think we're going to the next. Let's see. When the person's mother was unlawfully present in the United States and the father was not a United States citizen or lawful permanent resident at the time of said person's birth. When by the authority. Wait, let's see. Did it not change? Okay, hold on. Okay, so yeah, there we go. That person's mother's presence in the United States at the time of said person's birth was unlawful, but temporary, such as, but not limited to, visiting the United States under the auspices of a visa waiver program or visiting on a student work or tourist visa, and the father was not a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident at the time of said person's birth. So, meaning, if that applied to Kamala Harris, she would have never been able to run for president. So that's another. See, now are you starting to see why certain people are like, whoa, wait a minute? Yeah, because it's some of these foreigners' political aspirations are drying up. Ilhan Somaliland, Omar. Come on now. Breeze Omega in the building. Certified salute. Yes, indeed. Certified salute to you, my good brother. Black first. Absolutely, man. And, man. What? For real. For real. Have y'all seen the meme with it got the dude on there like, yo, they asking me to get my money back from the school that you said you was gonna build, and they got Umar's face on Debo body. Talking about what money? Oh wait. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Baba Rasan live in the building. Peace, my brother. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Salute to you as well. Black first. Yes, indeed. Baba Rasan in the building. Thank you for being here. And so getting back to this 14th Amendment, it's pretty, like I'm saying, man, we should be offended at what they doing. And just getting into it, when I started looking at this, I was like, I'm kind of, thanks to Trump, even having us turn our attentions to the actual wording of the 14th Amendment. And again, for anybody who wants the PDF of the 14th Amendment, it is in the description of this video. If you're watching on X, you're going to come over here to YouTube and get the amendment PDF link out of the description of this video, but it's there for you at your leisure, as well as the link to this press release from the White House. So Section 2, Policy A, it is the policy of the United States that no department or agency of the United States government shall issue documents recognizing United States citizenship or accept documents issued by state, local, or other governments or authorities purporting to recognize United States citizenship to persons when that person's mother was unlawfully present in the United States and the person's father was not a United States citizen or lawful permanent resident at the time of said person's birth. Or 2, when that person's mother's presence in the United States was lawful but temporary, and the person's lawful father was not a United States citizen or a lawful permanent resident at the time of said person's birth. That absolutely would be a Kamala Harris. That is freaking hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. There's a lot of people right now that's like, yo, my political aspirations, bom, 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 bom. Oh yeah, you can see quite easily why people are upset. Yvette Clarke, like, wait a minute. Half the Congressional Black Caucus. Now you see why they all up on this. This pertains to all of them. Well, let's see. But 60% of the caucus? Ooh-wee. And then also they trying to push that these people can't have no political office. That is 60 seats out of the Congressional Black Caucus that would be out if it was applicable to them. Of course, this has a time limit, so it's not retro. Because if it was, boy, these folks would be like, yo. However, I do think in the political scheme of things, I think this is setting up the president to be able to move in that direction when it comes down to the political side. And say, hey, we need to instill this now, and that will probably be retro. That one will probably be retro, I would suspect. So, just in how you're playing chess, they most definitely playing political chess, but if they could get that thing into the political framework, then yeah, there's some problems for a few of these politicians out here. Their political careers and aspirations, and I think they understand where this goes. If you start here, just like how they got gay marriage in, they know how getting them out the paint looks. That's why they're so active. Oh no, hold on now. Kamala Harris is an anchor baby, and most of the CBC. No wonder why they're worried. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. See, because they understand how this rolls. Okay, it starts piece bit by bit. We're not gonna get the average Joe, but how you apply it to Congress and the House of Representatives is that goes retro. So meaning those people would never be able to be president. You see that play? They playing politics for real, ain't they? Oh man, let's see where we at. B, we had subsection let's see, A of this section shall apply only to the persons who are born within the United States after 30 days from the date of this order. Nothing in this order shall be construed to affect the entitlement of other individuals, including children of lawful permanent residents, to obtain documentation of their United States citizenship. Section 3, enforcement. The Secretary of State, the Attorney General, and the Secretary of Homeland Security and the Commissioner of Social Security shall take all appropriate measures to ensure that the regulations and policies of their respective departments and agencies are consistent with this order. Right there, before I go on, the enforcement part. Let's go back to that. The Secretary of State, the Attorney General, the Secretary of Homeland Security. But this one what really gets my attention. The Commissioner of Social Security. All of us citizens have what? They're not playing. All of us citizens have what? So when you see enforcement, everybody, how they gonna know who's who? Gotcha. Hey, Roland Martin, you see that there? See, I'm sure you don't tell your viewers this part. The Commissioner of Social Security is also part of enforcement. What do all of us have? Still not finding housing this rolling. Sorry. Not finding housing this, brother. And that no officers, employees, or agents of their respective departments and agencies act or forbear from acting in any manner inconsistent with this order. So officers and employees, and officers, that goes for you governors and you mayors and you city commissioners, all the ones who said we're Brandon Johnson, like I said in that broadcast, lock him up. Make an example of him. The American public have told you we need this done. F all the dumb stuff. We need y'all about the paint now. It never made sense. How you got 20 million flooding the zone in the midst of a pandemic and a shutdown? Your country's trying to recover. You have a severe homeless crisis all over the United States that you're not doing anything about. You have nonstop funding these wars to Ukraine and can't seem to find your way to get Zelensky out of your pocket. And in 1 week, we done cut Zelensky off. And all this other senseless spending going out of the country for God knows what, and what operation here and operation there, that we really ain't doing anything. There's been so much that this Democratic government has been doing to circumvent Black empowerment. A lot of this stuff that you are seeing has been there. And I hope that you guys are paying attention that all Trump is doing is unwrapping this package of deceit that the Democrats have been running on its own base all of this time. Look, y'all. I mean, they talk to Black. Look at how he was talking to Black leadership. America's doomed. And then y'all gonna have to get used to working with the Hispanics. How did he know that was going to be a thing? Because he opened the floodgate day one. So to sit up here and start trying to throw Black folks in the mix, like, oh man, why you guys are all for this mass deportation. What's wrong with you guys? Look at here. We have every right to champion mass deportation. So this is the last page of this particular thing. And like I said, I have this in the description and the entire 14th Amendment PDF in the description. You can download it at your leisure. You don't have to take my word for it or these fake live stream media personalities out here or these Democratic shills. You can go get this for yourself and you can take this for real and take it to heart. This, every time you see people not discussing the original intent behind the 14th Amendment, you should be insulted. I want you to understand that's an insult to you. It's an insult to your ancestors. The bodies that is buried in these graves all around this country with your ancestors, that is an insult to them. all for the sake of somebody coming here trying to get over to exploit the exploitation of your ancestors. So it's a double exploitation when you think about it. So you're not just exploiting the fact that this is a place that was built off of free labor, but you're coming here to get a better life using the laws that was supposed to repair the people who built this country with their free labor. And then now you talk about it in 2025 and don't even mention these people. You only mention yourselves. But then you want somebody to come fight for your cause. All of a sudden, Black Americans, well, why are you so quiet? Well, you have a hand in this too. No. Leave us out of it. Because all of these other things, when we gonna let them mind their business. As a matter of fact, I'll never forget. There was, back in the George Floyd, there was a person hopped in my comments to comment to somebody else in my thread. If you watching right now, we're not going to worry about your business. We're just going to focus on ours. Remember when you didn't want to fight it for because you didn't want to disrupt your relationship with white America to stand with Black America against the police and the injustice system. Let's leave them to their affair. That's my personal experience. Well, like the Washington State Mass Choir used to say, sounds like you got your ticket in your hand. Got your bags packed. Got your heels on the track, y'all. And they're watching for the play. Oh man. I wonder how somebody in here know that song. Oh, let's see. So let's get down here. Let's see. Okay, B. The heads of all executive departments and agencies shall issue public guidance within 30 days of this date of this order regarding this order's implementation with respect to their operations and activities. Section 4, definitions. As used in this order. A, mother means immediate female biological progenitor. B, father means immediate male biological progenitor. Section 5, general provisions. A, nothing in this order shall be construed to impair or otherwise affect the authority granted by law and executive department or agency or the head thereof, or the function of the director and office of management and budget relating to budgetary, administrative, or legislative proposals. This order shall be implemented consistent with applicable law and subject to the availability availability of appropriations. C, this order is not intended to and does not create the right or benefit, substantive or procedural, enforceable at law or in equity by any party against the United States, its departments, agencies, or entities, its officers, employees, or agents, or any other person. The White House, January 20th, 2025. You ain't suing the lowliest of the low American in here if you are here illegally. You got nothing. Oh boy, Trump's something else, ain't he? Boy, that Trump something else. I see why they're upset. Talk about pulling the rug from under somebody, boy. Yeah, y'all got that rug yanked. See ya. Sheesh. Golly. So yes, again, if you guys want to just overlook it yourself, you can. It's in the description. What I just read, and also the 14th Amendment in its entirety. The PDF you can download. Both are in the description, and you guys could definitely enjoy. Oh man, that's a bad. That's a cold move right there. Oh man, so what they don't want y'all to look at this as black folks is like, oh, he didn't do this for you. Y'all talking about tangibles? Y'all talking about tangibles?